Yo, welcome back. J-Dub Hacks Health, day 84. Today I want to talk about seasons of my life and the season I believe I'm in right here today. And this is a really important one. And part of me thinks it's softening. It is learning how to interact, communicate, and be the person I want to be in the world, to show up the way that I want to. And what's been really important for me is to disengage from wanting to be right all the time, to wanting to engage in an argument in order to win. My side is better than yours, etc. We hear this all the time. And in fact, you're probably engaging in that day to day with others. And I try my best not to do that. Occasionally I do. But I really don't want to do that anymore. Over the last couple of years, as I changed, even when I would win an argument, would go into something to talk about some logical thing and look up facts and do all that fun stuff, it never quite left me feeling fulfilled, feeling like I had done something great. But there were other things I did start to notice that came through. And that was how I showed up in the world, how that affected others, and how that could bring joy and hope to them as well. And this really got me focused on letting go of the other stuff and figuring out how I could bring great joy to others. And that really is a personal passion of mine, not just in my day to day interactions with others, but in my career, in my work, in the way that I treat my clients, in the way that I treat my friends, even in the way that I treat complete strangers. I'd love to bring joy, to show information, to help where I can, to keep an open mind and to just accept people exactly where they're at. The old version of me, though maybe I'd win an argument or not, or just be kind of confrontational with others that did not think like me, never left me feeling good. Just empty. I would think about it. I might even stay up and lose some sleep over what had happened, how I could have said this or that. I now just let go of that and think, hey, others can have their own opinions, and that's okay. I'll just accept them as they are. But what can I do? As I've moved through the world, we'll just talk in health. I notice more and more of those people then start to ask me, hey, what are you doing in the gym? What are you doing to help with your sleep? What supplements are you taking? I'm curious what you're doing. And I can only speak about that. I've researched a lot and I've read, and I don't know how many YouTube videos educationally I've watched on it, but a lot. And my goal is not to like say, hey, I have all this info. Man, if I can bring that to others and help them on their journey, that's a win. That is something else. Like, me being able to help even one person, and that's pretty much it. I mean, that might be the meaning of life for me, purpose at least. And I approach my career that same way. Just go out there, try to be the best version of me that I can be, try to make sure that I'm open minded, listening to their concerns, trying to bring a good solution to the table, and trying to exist that way. I don't pull this off all the time. Occasionally, ego gets in the way. I get sucked into an argument I'd rather not. And I'm almost always leaving that feeling regretful and wishful that I would have thought a little bit more before I spoke. So, in this season of my life, I'm trying to speak a little bit more with thought, carefully, to choose my words the way that I want them to be, to interact with others in a way that can bring joy, caring, acceptance, and love, even to those that don't think like I do. So, again, maybe the shift away from wanting to be right, the shift away from trying to just logically win an argument every time, there may be a time and a place for that. But at this point in my life, if I can just bring you some joy and things into your life that can help you with your journey, man, that's going to mean the world to me. And I'm also looking for that in others. I'm really attracted lately to people just out there trying to help, trying to bring knowledge and joy into a world that can just seem really crazy all the time. And so, yeah, that's it for today, you guys. Go out there, take care of each other, love yourself. That's probably the most important part. And that's my 2 cents for today. So see you all in the next one.